What's up, guys?
What's up?
We are back with a very interesting topic.
Yeah.
Today. It's kind of a off the head, random one, so we're just like, let's do it. It's a difference between house juice, premium juice, and then the little bottles of juice at the gas stations.
Right. And also what they're best to be used in, and to tell you that, you know, some places say you may only use premium in this one device. You cannot use house juice. Anybody that tells you that is a liar. Liar, 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 liar.
Ooh, I actually just read up on something this morning, so this is actually perfect.
What?
We'll get into it. Because it ties into what you were saying of some people say you can't use this and such, and
Right.
so.
Okay.
But I mean, no, 9 times out of 10, your house juice, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, your house juice is going to be made by that local vape shop in the certified lab. Where am I going with this?
Honestly, house juice is just made by, okay, we make our own house juice, personally. All right, we have 125 flavors. We make it in our local store in Chesterfield. Okay, personally owned. Now, we, or any vape shop really that makes their own juice, does not pay a wholesale cost price because they make their own. So they don't have to go through the process of making it, packaging it, selling it to another person, and then gaining profit off of them. It's not a process like that. We make it, we sell it. That's it.
Okay, they order the bottles, the VG, PG, nicotine flavor concentrates, and boom.
And they just mix it up, and that's about it. Now, premium, you know, you'll notice that they're in fancier bottles most of the time. They're going to be...
Like anymore, now you're getting your 60 ml chubby Gorilla bottles, the glass 30, 60, 120s.
Yeah.
I've seen some come in metal flasks.
Yeah,
which is really
yeah.
cool. I want one.
Because, you know, whenever it comes to premium, it's more about the advertisement of the juice. If it looks awesome, if it sounds awesome, you're going to buy it. Now, that's why they charge $20, $30, $40 for house or premium juice, you know, but big thing people talk about is how they think that house juice and premiums, the biggest difference between them would be the VG, the vegetable glycerin, which is what makes the cloud, the thickness of the juice itself. Now, you'll find a lot of premiums that are only a 60-40 mix, and that is less than the house juice most of the time. Now, we keep our house juice at a 70-30 mix. It's compatible with the pen style tanks and the bigger mods, including dripping, just because if it's too thick, if we have 100% VG and you use it in a pen style, it's going to clog up that coil really fast. So we have to have a happy medium between devices and between, you know, what our customers want. Yes, we have to keep it at that happy medium. We can't have it too thick, we can't have it too thin. The thinner it is, the more harsh it's going to be, even if the nicotine is low. Now, to give you a heads up on what is in vape juice, it would be propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, distilled water, food grade flavoring, and the optional nicotine, and as well as some juices would like to have sweetener added to them depending on how they want it to taste.
Sweeteners, sours, tarts.
Yeah.
Cools. But as she was saying with how the 70-30 is compatible with like your pen styles and dripping and the bigger tanks. A lot of things, something I was reading up on this morning was actually kind of convenient to read up on. Your bigger tanks like your TF V8 series, the Arctic V8s, the TF V4s, your bigger tanks like that, you definitely want to make sure that you keep your VG, PG level higher, or well, from a 70-30 and higher. Because anything thicker with those bigger coils, or anything thinner with those bigger coils, it literally runs out like water, and then you got leakage, and you're going to ruin everything.
Yeah, and it's going to taste pretty harsh, and when you take a drag on it, you're going to draw the juice out of that coil almost instantaneously.
It'll spit back, you'll be drinking the juice quicker than you're vaping the juice.
Yeah, so you want to have it at a 70-30 or above in the higher power tanks.
Yes.
Now, like we were saying, pen styles. Okay, the pen style coils are a little bitty 1.8 ohm coil most of the time. That's pretty much the average.
I think on the 1.8 and a 1.6.
Yeah. They're not sub ohm.
No.
So they max out at about 11, 12, 13 watts usually.
Pushing it.
That's pushing it, yeah, and that's like max charge battery. And after that, it starts to decrease the battery charge, of course. Now with those, you want to keep it about a 70-30 or less. Now, 80-20 is not bad, but above that, you're going to get harmful to your coil. Since they are so small and the cotton in them is so minimal, you're going to be clogging it up very fast. You're going to be running through your coils very, very fast, and you'll start to taste a dry burn hit because the coil is so small and the holes inside of it don't have enough capacity to soak up that juice fast enough.
Speaking of going through coils really fast, a lot of people run into the problem when they get premiums and it's really good. It's their favorite. It's so sweet. You're going to burn up your coil faster if you're using super sweet juices, super dark juices, really high nicotine, or overrunning the wattage that coil can take. So
it sounds like a lot, honestly, but after you get into it for a while, when you start out, you try multiple different types of juices. You try this and that and this and that to see which one works best for you, which one makes your coil last longer, which one is just, the better option, I guess, in general.
yeah.
And it's different for everybody, somebody may use the sweetest juice we have here and say their coil lasts 2.5 weeks. Somebody may use the same juice with the same device and say my coil lasts 2 days. But that also really relies on the nicotine level after that. So the higher nicotine, the harsher it's going to be on the cotton inside that coil, the faster it's going to deteriorate that cotton. And as soon as that cotton starts to deteriorate, the juice will just flow straight through the airflow holes or straight through the pin at the bottom. Either way, it'll leak. It'll leak like crazy. And you'll get juice back in your mouth.
Right. And we're not trying to push off of, don't get premium because we want you to buy our house juice. It's not that at all. I love premiums.
Oh, yeah.
I love Vape Home premiums, but then I also revert back to the house juice because the house juice, I don't know, especially the house juice here, it's not like over sweetened and they don't wreck coils too bad.
Yeah.
Which is great, but not trying to push it on you guys. Really not. But I can burn through one of the premiums. What is it? Beta. I can probably eat up a coil within 2 days using Beta because it's so sweet.
Exactly.
But then I'll mix up the bubble gum and the watermelon off that, and I'll run a coil for a week and a half, 2 weeks, almost 3. So, and it's almost the same taste.
Yeah.
But it's pretty close. Not to bring it in.
Yeah, premium and house blend don't have a lot of differences. The thing you will find with some house blends and premiums as a difference would possibly be, and mind you, I'm going off of our store here right now, but a lot of house blends are a solid flavor. Like peach, strawberry, banana, those solid flavors. Premiums are going to be a little bit more complex. They're going to have 3 or 4 flavors in one. Granted, you can mix anything you want, but that is a little bit more convenient sometimes, I'm not going to lie, whenever it's already all in one bottle. The only issue that I ever have is that sometimes it's just a little too expensive for my bank account.
It makes my wallet cry a little bit.
A little bit.
But, no, premium's fine. Premium's really good, but it's different complex flavors and really getting different things out of it. Sometimes it'll say something and it tastes completely different from what it is, and it's still really good.
Yeah.
Of course, then there's sometimes that's really bad.
Very bad. It can smell amazing. You can even try it in your friend's tank and it tastes great, but you put it in your own and it's like, why did I spend $25 in this bottle that I'm never going to use?
Except for the T1 we got.
Except for what?
That T1.
Oh, God. If you're into green tea, just be careful which ones you get, because you might end up vaping urine.
It tastes so bad.
And you don't want that.
I put it on the dripper and took 2 pulls off of it and made the whole store. And granted, we have 1,500 square foot.
Yeah,
here.
1,500 square foot store, smelled it up.
Really bad.
Why
Within 2
that?
pulls, it was disgusting. We were spraying Febreze in every corner of the
Yeah.
building trying to get the smell out.
And it
was
wasn't
so
even
bad.
going away, it was just mixing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it made it worse. Lilac and whatever that was did not
Yeah.
smell good.
I don't know. It was not green tea.
Which granted, I've had a few different good ones, and I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for not picking up more bottles of it when I was down at the expo.
Yeah, you should have.
But I brought the card and information. Give them to your mom, and
Yeah, but
I know. Oh well.
I don't know where those are anymore.
She said she gave them to the guys.
Then I definitely don't know where they are anymore.
I'm gonna look them up and show them to you again.
Anyway, though, guys, sorry we're getting off track. Now we covered house juice premium. Okay, like I said, basically the same. You may be finding that the premium's better than house blend. You may find house blends are better than premiums. Just make sure you're not one of those people that are like, this is better because the bottle looks nicer. You know what I mean? Because if you're just spending $25 on a bottle, just go buy a bottle.
Literally, juice is the same thing on the inside. It's
Yeah.
the PG, the VG, the nicotine, the distilled water, and the flavor concentrates.
That's about it. That's
So-
really it. It's not that hard to do. You can mix it up in your basement. People do it.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Exactly. But on to the gas station e-juice, okay? Whatever they want to call it. Right. But
Okay. When you go to your gas station, your air codes, your shells, whatever, they always have this little metal stand in between the registers, and they got their little vape pens and their different e-liquid there. And if you watch it close enough, about every 4 months it changes. The name of it changes, but the flavors stay the same. And that's because, for one, it doesn't have just the PG, the VG, the nicotine distilled water, and the flavor concentrates in it. It's got some more additives into it.
granted, we don't know exactly what those are, so we can't tell you what they are. That's because they don't provide it.
No, they don't provide that information on the bottles, the labels, the advertisement, or anything on it.
Which to me is a little bit scary because you walk in any vape shop and they're going to tell you what's in the juice. They're going to tell you exactly what's in it. You can look it up online.
Pretty sure we have a sign somewhere on the wall.
Yeah, we have a
what
sign in
the
here
ingredients.
that tells you all the ingredients in our juice in case you're curious. You know, I mean, that's not something you want to hide.
No.
Now, I've tasted the gas station juice, and if you've ever had a cigarette, it's about the same. And
It
mind
tastes
you,
like butts.
mind you, they're also made by the tobacco companies. They are not by any vapor industry.
That's why they change their names so often.
Yeah. Now, so you, and a lot of the time with those as well, you don't get much of an option when it comes to nicotine. I'm not saying you don't every time, because sometimes you can get, you know, low levels, but you'll hardly ever find it. You'll hardly ever find a 0 milligram. You're usually going to find between an 18 to 24 milligram, and that's what it's going to be. So it gives you no chance to cut down. You're going to start instantly, and you're going to hate it, and you're not going to go back to it, and you're going to go back to cigarettes. But
That's their whole goal.
that's money in their pocket either way you work it. Because
Yeah.
if you use the vape, still their money. You use cigarettes, still their money.
Which, I mean, granted, sometimes the mods that they have, the mods, the little pens that they have, they're not too bad.
Yeah.
They're good starter kits, but that juice is absolute crap.
Yes.
I hate to say it, but it's absolute crap. Anybody that disagrees, please comment and tell me why you disagree.
Exactly. And if you want to tear up your coil in about an hour, be my guest, go for that juice. That's exactly what will happen.
Yep. Or cough a lung out.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I've had multiple customers come into the store and tell me they've tried it before, but it wasn't really their thing. And I asked them what they've used. You know, I asked them where they got it and, you know, what kind of milligram they were using. And some people told me that they went and bought their mod at an actual vape store, but they bought juice at a gas station because it was cheaper or because they were on the run. And the first thing they said was, it's way too harsh. It tears my coils up. It leaks like crazy and it tastes disgusting. Most descriptive word I've had is dirt. So that says anything too.
Probably the nicest way to say dirt.
Yeah,
I've
probably.
heard a lot of colorful descriptions over it. Don't want to say on camera, so.
Yeah, not allowed. But there's a lot of differences, and you just gotta be careful what you use and what kind of device you use it in.
Yeah.
Now, if you get a mod like what we have, I have a TFV8 and I have a Sigelli 213 watt.
So I've got the Smock Alien 220 with the TFV8 big beast on it, so.
Yep, had a guy come in here a few days ago, had the exact same kit that Robert has right there. The lady told him at that shop, and mind you, it was an actual vapor shop, which is what blows my mind, told him that if he were to use any house juice in his tank, that if there was an issue later on, she would not return it because he didn't use the premium juice.
I was here for that.
And now, tell me how that makes sense.
I laughed so hard
It just,
at that.
It doesn't make any sense. For one, I'm wanting to know how they would even know. Can you smell it? No, you don't. It's the same stuff, same ingredients. They're just different brands. That is it. That is literally all it comes down to.
Yeah.
So, if you hear anything crazy like that, if you think that that doesn't sound right,
Just laugh in their face, please.
yeah, and it probably isn't right. If it doesn't sound right, it's probably not right. Because it's e-juice. If you want to use gas station juice in this, go for it. It's going to tear it up. It's going to taste bad.
Oh yeah.
But
It's gonna eat the seals alive too.
you can. It'll still function. It's not something you just can't do. You can also drip house juice. You can do that.
I did for the longest time.
Oh yeah, I still do here and there.
Oh yeah.
But I just don't drip much anymore, which is why I don't, drip house juice a lot.
Right.
But I don't drip anything. So,
I still drip.
yeah.
I like dripping. Of course, I also like building coils.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
Anyway, I
That's
mean,
almost rounded up.
that's pretty much it, really. There's not much to say on that topic. I mean, if you guys have any questions or concerns or you want to talk to us about anything, you can always email us. Either me or Robert will email you back. We had a guy email us back last night just want to talk about some vape stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And we were right there. It was 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, I have nothing else to do, so.
Right. No life.
Right, so if you have any
welcome to-
questions or concerns or anything, you can comment, you can private message us, email us, whatever you want to do, Instagram, Facebook,
Come and see us.
whatever you want to do. Come and see us, yeah, call the shop, call any of our 3 shops, any of them.
We'll be more than glad to help you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna try to brag too much, but our customer service is pretty up there.
I'll say that's one of our highest rated things is our customer service.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but
which granted there's going to be that one of every 4 people that are complete. Trying to find the nice way to put this. Arrogant. Just an arrogant person in the group. Not the nicest way I can put it on camera.
right.
That
But,
will disagree.
But no, we'll talk to you about anything you want to talk about, as long as we can legally answer it, of course.
Yeah.
Now, anything you have any questions about, like I said, just comment, message us, email us, whatever you want to do, and we'll be here. And we hope that you got all the information you needed out of this.
So, quick heads up. Say, what were we at? Like 20 subscribers?
Last time I checked, 20, yeah.
20. Okay, we're at 20 subscribers. If we can bump that up like 5 more here, I'm gonna color my hair to mint green and shave some designs on the sides of my head. So, get them subscribes up, guys.